It's like we haven't been talking for like 30 minutes already.
I know, right?
So
Where you get your cup from?
this thing,
Yeah,
Walmart.
same way. Same. Listen, this thing is the best. I've paid really good money for some for some what do you want to call these?
Water bottle,
They're just water bottle. That's what it's called. It's
I
not a
guess.
like a thermos type of thing, I
I
guess.
guess thermos,
Okay,
whatever.
for a water bottle, I paid $20 for this thing, and I've
Yeah,
had this thing forever,
yeah.
for at least a good year and a
That's the
half
same
now.
one.
Gotta be. Yeah, yeah. Mine just green.
Where's the damn thingy? Tall, TAL.
Yep, tall. Yep,
Yep.
same thing. Same one. Listen, we're not promoting
We're
anything.
not
Okay, y'all.
promoting.
We're not promoting. I mean, unless you want to send us something, then
Yes.
we'll have TAL everywhere.
Right? Nah, man, that's my 40 ounces to freedom. I wasn't drinking enough water, bro, at all.
You know what? During the wintertime, I force myself to drink more. Of course, summertime I drink insane. Like I don't get me wrong, I drink at least 6 bottles of water a day, at the least.
Yeah, but were you drinking plastic bottles?
I just put dump them in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
plastic
yeah, yeah.
bottles. Yeah, I just dump two in here at a time, and that pretty much fills it almost
Well,
to the top.
I don't know if I've ever told you this, but plastic bottles let off microplastics, which is also contains phthalates, which will shrink your taint and lower your testosterone.
That's why I got these titties.
I That's a bet. Yeah, it's
Oh man.
Dr. Shauna Swan, also not a we're not, you know, what do you call it? Promoting her or anything, but she's a cool doctor. I think I don't Harvard. I don't know what school she went to, but anyways, she does specialize in shit like that,
Hmm.
and she's got like a whole. Her Instagram used to. I can't find it anymore, but she used to have her own Instagram, and there was a God, what was the test called? It was something about testing your sperm count or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't honestly know exactly, but what it was called. But she called it like a jizz quiz. That's what she called it.
A
Yeah,
jizz quiz.
yeah. How well do you know your own jizz?
What the hell? I've never heard that. Now you gonna make me look this up. A freaking
I'm gonna have
jizz
to
quiz.
look her up on Instagram and see if I can find her. I think I tried before, but I couldn't find her. Doctor
The jizz quiz.
Doctor Swanson. That's not her.
They're saying this kid, Lil Pump. I mean, not Lil Pump. Lil Papa passed away. Jacksonville rapper,
Oh, I
like
was
one of
like,
the
I don't know who
big
that is.
ones. Yeah, he one of like the big rappers from Jacksonville.
Oh wow,
Young guy.
that sucks, man.
Yeah,
You never like to hear when someone passes. How
especially
did
so young.
how did he? Man, I'm assuming he got shot or something, or
No, actually, it's
how did he
rumored
die?
that it's two rumors that either he passed away from suicide or drug
Drug
overdose.
overdose.
But
Hmm.
it came out maybe about 2 hours ago. But it's like a
Damn.
lot of people been reporting about it lately.
Yeah, that
So
sucks, bro.
yeah, everybody report 25. He was 25 years old. Damn, 25 years old, man. Life gone that quick.
Yeah. Well, we're not promised tomorrow. That's the thing, and I try to tell as many people that as I can and burn it into their heads. No one wants to hear it. They don't want to hear that shit. But it's like, especially my kids, dude. I mean, my oldest, she gets it. My youngest,
Why
she
you
doesn't
think
get
they
it.
don't want to hear it? I think I know why.
I don't know. I think the truth hurts. I think they don't want to be faced
Boom,
with their own mortality.
boom.
There's a lot of different things. Whatever it may be. When you're a kid, I say kid, when you're in your early 20s, you think you're, invincible
Hmm.
from 18 to until you hit about 35. And then you start realizing, motherfucker, that ain't real. I am not invincible, in fact, because everything starts hurting. Now, my youngest has she's got a lot of bone disorders and issues in her body, so she's already feeling pain, but so she should get it more than anybody. Like this shit comes out of nowhere and you don't have really, you got no options. It sticks with you. It is what it is. And, you know, you just got to figure out how to live with the fucking pain. But
I
I
seen oh my bad.
no, you're good.
No, I
Yeah.
seen a guy on Instagram. No, he was on Facebook, and he lost both of his legs, so he
Hmm.
has like these nubs and everything. He makes like all this funny content, and he was just saying like he said when they told me I wasn't gonna walk and all these different things. I mean, they told me I lost my legs and all these different things. He was like, they asked me like, "What are you gonna do? How do you feel?" He's like, "I'm just gonna figure it out. Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
Hmm.
I have a second chance at life. I lost my legs. I wound up marrying the woman that I known forever. I wound up having children after I lost my legs. Children, multiple. You
I
get what
just,
I'm saying? Now he has a big following platform, everything.
not
Huh?
to cut you
Oh
off,
yeah, I
but I
see it.
just got a notification. Did you get it? Did you get that
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
notification? It said we're going to
yeah, I
end
see
in
it.
10 minutes
Yeah,
unless I upgrade to
which is
pro.
which is crazy.
Motherfucker.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, we will we'll try to start it again.
Resume. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
But
Zoom. I'm not paying for this shit. But
yeah,
yeah.
not at least not right now.
Yeah,
Later on, at least not right now.
to your point though, that guy, he lost his legs, but he didn't lose his life.
Yeah,
You got to
he
take it
gained
with a
more
grain of
life.
salt. Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody I notice nowadays is dealing with a lot of mental illness, and I really
Bro.
believe, and I hate to keep doing this, but it's the truth. I believe the consumption of the internet itself has made people either one less compassionate or overly compassionate or scared of every fucking thing
Hmm.
or make you angry as fuck where you want to kill everything. That's the consensus that I'm getting from people. Period.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I'm seeing this over like a lot of the videos that I'm posting and stuff like just in comments, and I'm like, damn, that's how people really think.
Yeah.
And then I go in other people comments and stuff. I'm like, damn, this how people really think like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I have had, and I mean I still kind of feel this way, but like, you know, we talk about the separation of left and right, and
Mm-hmm.
just talking about ideologies, not politics. But I think in this tumultuous time we live in right now, with everything that we're finding out that there's people that we have, like, I say we as a culture, as a the United States and some of the world, the rest of the world, but there's all these famous people that are showing up right now in those Epstein files, and
Hmm.
they're not looking good right now. And a lot of things are going to start coming down and coming out, and it's like, not only that, but it's like whoever is in that shit, okay? Like, to I guess to take it political, I don't really want to do that, but like, people put so much faith in their party. They
Hmm.
put so much faith in the left or the right, and enough to get super passionate about. And I get it, because I know that it takes a village. You know what I mean? Like, and I know that if you don't try to institute change, nothing's going to happen, and we're just going to continue to get fucked. And I think
Facts.
both sides are, vindicated and think that they're both right, and I think that they both are right. I just wish that we could come together, and let's all figure it out, because the people up there, I say up there, the people in government, the people that are in control of everything, do not care about us, and they would rather us all be at each other's throats. So I really think, and I'm not saying to, like, overthrow anything or anything like that, but I'm just saying, if we all came together and came up with a rational solution or like, just, if we got, I think if they saw us getting along more and like figuring shit out better, I think that they would probably straighten their fucking asses up. In my personal opinion, and I don't know if that's true. It could be false. It could be completely false. they're going to do what they're going to do, and they really obvious it's very obvious to me that they really just don't give a shit about what
Mm.
we see anymore, because the internet's out there. We all see all this stuff. We can see everything they're doing. It's public knowledge now. I'm sure there's certain things that are behind the curtains and whatnot, but it's just like, dude, we see you. Someone will find it and will expose it, and we're all going to see it. And whether they're on the right or the left, it doesn't fucking matter. They're all crooked. They're all criminals. They're all billionaires. Okay. So when they say that they're looking out for the poor people, the people that are, you know, you know, uh, impoverished, or whatever you want to, whatever word you want to use, and whatever adjective you want to use, the less fortunate. They're not looking out for us. They're looking out for their own pocketbook, and everything they fucking do is for that purpose and that purpose alone. And that's just my plea to the American people, to people that live in this country, is to just put down the pickets, get off the picket line, or whatever the hell, not a picket line, that's strikes, you know, the protests and fighting amongst the infighting amongst each other. Like, we got to stop doing that, and we really need to sit down at the table, break bread, and let's figure this fucking shit out. What are we going to do next?
I think that within the government side, that's already so corrupt to the point where there's no fixing that. No matter even I think I even posted something about like if you infiltrate the inside, but it would take so much infiltration, and it would take so much time and effort, and being damn near like a CIA agent within your own agency, to kind of like corrupt everything and just be a spy within the, and then you mess around and get charged with espionage or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. You know
Yeah,
what I
you got to
mean?
be careful on that front.
So it's going to be hard to do it that way. Now, I do believe when you say not so much of just kindness, because I do believe there has to be a balance between evil and good. Or
Hmm.
you get what I mean? There's always going to be that balance. It's just how life is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I really believe it's just how to learn how to combat the evil. I do believe that it's going to take some for the people to actually come together and say, hey, this is what what even within the people getting together, there's going to be some corruption in that. There's always going to be somebody trying to overthrow, being
Hmm.
thinking that they don't know better than the next. You know what I'm saying? There's going to always be people bumping heads because they don't see eye to eye, and people are just naturally just fucking animals at this point. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? So it's
I
always
do.
going to be, it's like going to be like some Walking Dead shit. Like, even if the world ends, it's going to be different communities. There's going to be different leaders. It's going to always be that. So I think just finding your own like shining light within your community
Hmm.
is probably the best thing, and your family and all of that is like the best thing. You get what I mean? And try to figure out how can you make that a better thing, because we can't really change but too much. To be honest, it's only you can change within your own community and within your own family and all of that. That's like the
Right.
most important thing, I think that's more important than the world itself. I think once you do that, then teaching your kids and your family and all that stuff, like how to gather, hunt, have morals, all these different things, be God fearing, all of those different things, and then push them out into the world, and then they, spread that out. That could help a
It's
lot.
it's definitely if hate can be spread like a
Hmm.
disease, then so can love.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? Is that, I mean, kind of what you're saying? I mean, it
Hmm.
definitely, it just needs to be filtered out to the rest of the world.
Hmm.
And I think we can get there. But it's going to take some people having to have open minds. It's going to take some people having to, you know, relax a little bit and stop screaming and stop yelling, and also stop being self-righteous that you're a Christian and all this other stuff. Like, you need to say, okay, I'm not resting on my laurels. I'm just saying it's okay for them to have their thoughts and beliefs, and
Right.
we're gonna sit down together. And I don't know. I really I I don't want to see turmoil. And like you said, I know there's always going to be a balance of good and evil, but I really wish that we could figure out how to tip the scales and make just less of the
Yeah,
evil.
I agree. I agree.
I think if we take
Yeah,
money out of politics, that's going to do a lot of good,
yeah,
in my
I agree.
opinion. But how do you do that? It's so ingrained right now in our government, in our system. It's not.
Do you look at aggression as evil?
No, it's I look at it like an emotion. Yeah, I think it's an emotional response. To be honest with you, um, it stems from hate and it stems from anger, but aggression is it's an emotional response. It's a response to the feeling that you have, and I think that a lot of people aggression, frustration, which causes the anger. I think a lot of people, it's almost like, in my opinion, it's like a new hire. Have you ever been in charge of like new hires, like
Oh
trying
hell
to
yeah,
train them, get
a
them
whole bunch of them.
indoctrinated? Yeah. So when you're when you have somebody that's brand new, if they don't get indoctrinated and trained properly to do the job, they get frustrated, they get nervous, they get scared they're going to lose their job. And
Mm,
all these things cause them to get angry. And most 9 times out of 10, in my experience, they quit before they get fired. And the only reason they get fired is because the management has not done their job properly. And I think that's where we're at right now. I think our management, quotey fingers, our government, they have not done their job taking care of us. They've done everything they can to line their own pockets and take care of their own special interests. And it, like, again, I have to stress because I don't really want to get canceled because this is truly how I feel that it's on both sides of the coin. Now, also, I will add to that is that I am no expert on any of this shit, and I really don't keep up with that shit. To be honest, I I'm going by what I do see. And when I see a headline, I think we talked about this before too, but I don't just take it at face value, like, oh shit, you know, whatever the headline may be. Like, it could be aliens fuck Trump in the butt, whatever. I'm not going to be like, oh, for real? That's real, and start telling all my buddies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to research. And if I can't find anything, I'm not going to fucking talk about it. I
right.
don't talk about things that I'm uneducated about, which I see a lot of happening today on the left. And it really makes them not look reputable. It doesn't make them look good. You know, is there a lot of things that they could say? Yeah. There's a lot of facts and there's a lot of things that they could say that would make them look like a hero. But instead, when they're pressed and when they're asked about something, they come back with combative comments, or they walk away, or they divert the conversation to something completely different than what the question is. And it's just like, come on, guys, you are better than this. These people are smart. They've almost all of them have been to college. I have not been to college ever, but I use them a little bit of the little bit of common sense that I do have. I try to use it, and that's why I have to self censor and kind of like give that disclaimer. Just, hey, look, I'm not a pro. I'm not someone who knows what the fuck is. I'm not the zeitgeist of the world. Like, I don't have the pulse on what's happening in the world. Like, I know broadly of what's happening, and yeah, there is a fuck ton of shit that's just really bad. But I do look here in our country, and I see that things are as easy as they've ever been for
Mm.
most people. Not everybody. Some people have it really bad. But then you have to ask yourself, and I'll shut up in a minute, but like sometimes then you have to ask yourself, like, how did they get to that point? Did they allow that? Did they invite that? Did they do something? What was the root cause of why people are A, homeless, B, starving, whatever the case may be. You got to ask yourself all those questions, like, how did this happen?
Mm.
And something that Pat and I on the podcast, we researched, it came up and we looked it up, but like, I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but you can look it up later if you want to, and people can surely look it up. But there were, I want to say it was to the tune of like $250 million spent, like just in California alone, on the homeless. Like, they have like a a sector to figure out the homeless situation because in California it's really bad.
Mm,
And $250 million to this department.
that's insane.
And it only got worse. The homeless situation only got worse. It never got any better. So it's like, yeah, I get it. You can have all the best intentions in the world and you can pump money into this thing, but if it's not going to the people that fucking need it and to pay people that are actually going to research this and figure out what to do and how to fix this problem, man, we're really just going around in circles. And these people are just, it's just another tier. It's just a lower tier of people that are just profiting off the backs of everyone else in this country. And I think it really fucking rips my gills, man. It really does. Like when we all pay taxes, not everybody, but there are most people pay their taxes. And to know that you're paying, I mean, I guess it's like, well, I have to pay them, right? Well, I don't really give a shit what you do with them. Well, no, I'd like to know that my taxes are going to a good cause. You know, we should not have homeless in this country. We should not have veterans outside sleeping in the cold, not being able to eat food. You know, there should be programs for shit like this. We used to have mental institutions for crazy people. I guess you can't really say crazy anymore.
That
You
shit.
know, yeah, mentally disillusioned. I don't know. Anyways, but there used to be
Crazy.
places for those people to go, and now they're no longer there. So they're all just walking around willy nilly like, and we have to, you know, not to say we have to suffer with it, but like some of those people, you got to suffer. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's my. I'll shut up now. That's my whole thing. That's my spiel.
Well, for the last thing you said, I believe that we had, okay, in high school, we had different classes for different people. You had gifted and talented, you had honors classes, you have standard classes, and then you had what we call DEC, or some people I heard it's called something else down here. All these different things, right? There's always going to be
ESE.
tiers. ESC down here, right?
Yeah.
So
I was one of them.
you was ESC for real?
I had math. Yeah, my math classes were always ESE. Yeah,
But you weren't in every class.
Not every class. No.
Okay, so no. Okay, so you just couldn't get math. Same here. It's the same. You know what I mean? But there's always been tiers of people, and I believe that now there's no organization within the tiers because you're not in high school anymore. So all of these people got released out into the world, and over the years, it's just more and more of these tiers of people that's just now intermingling with everybody. You get what I'm saying? Some people know how to climb to the top by being because because it goes back to what you were saying about the government, right? These are all humans. That's just how I look at it, right? And there's a lot of people that are conniving, and there's a lot of people that are intelligent, and there's people, and then there's people on the outside that don't know how to diffuse, determine, not determine. What's the oh my god, oh my god, I can't even figure out the word. There's people in the world that they can't figure out the two. Like, is this person really intelligent, or is this person just being conniving? You get what I mean? And now it puts them in.
Was that the word?
Differentiate. Boom. I was in the right ballpark.
You were there.
I just couldn't get it. I
heard the
it.
D
My brain
coming out. Yeah.
My brain is working. Anyway, so yeah, they don't know how to differentiate between the two. And I believe that that's what's having people, and you know, there's another thing, the echo chamber. It's always going to be some sort of echo chamber.
Yeah.
To the point where, because I've seen that in comments as well, where like it's always going to be racism. It's going to always be that. You know why? Because people are stupid.
Yeah.
That's just it. And people are ignorant, and people are scared of other people. And people, you know, a lot of this shit comes from people being scared. And being scared of asking a question or being open or whatever the case may be, and like to go to another person and be like, "Oh shit, you from the hood? How you live in the hood? Matter of fact, you want to come to my neighborhood? I come to your neighborhood. We see how we live." Boom. It's like it's so many of those different things that could just easily just be like, "Hey, I open my door to you. You open your door to me. Cool. We might not live the same way, but we might even have the same ideals or whatever the case may be, or the same outlook on life and all of that. But we don't know because we have two different income lines, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I really believe it's just people just opening their hearts and opening their minds to be like, oh, I know I'm scared, but at the same time, yo, like, what am I really scared of? Most
Mm-hmm.
people are really scared of just other people, and I've
Right.
seen that because, and also they're intimidated. Also, they're jealous of somebody else because I've had people that will say, "Oh yeah." They'll love the fact that I'm Jamaican, but they hate the fact that I'm Jamaican because I can
Mm.
speak in a different dialect
Yeah,
than them. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So they're like, "Oh shit, I'm jealous that y'all can't do that." I'm like, "Well, fucking learn." Like I learned how to do other accents. I'm not them. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a
Yeah.
part of that community, but I learned how to do it.
Mhm.
So it's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of intimidation. It's a lot of people being scared within themselves to just go out and just explore, and you get what I mean? Like it's a lot of that. And like I said, the main thing is the echo chamber, and the biggest echo chamber is the internet. And once you get a lot of people in comments, because most of the people that I get all of the negative comments from, private page, no posts, nobody's following them. They following maybe 5 or 6 people, whatever the case may
Fake
be. It's
account.
always that. They got a fake account that they go on every day and they just go on people comments and they're a provocateur. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So
Hmm.
I've learned that over time. Now I'm like to the point where it's like, okay, I go to this person's page first and I'm saying, okay, they got a couple followers. No, I'm not answering back. As a matter of fact, I'm hiding this comment. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So
Well, I
it's a
will
lot of
tell
that.
you that it will probably behoove you. I know it's you're in your adolescent phase right now, and
Mhm.
I'm kudos to you, congratulations. You're crushing it, man. I love it, but I think it would probably be
Thank you, thank you.
in your best interest to not fucking read the comments.
Sometimes, but what I've learned is engagement is everything. So certain
This is
things
true.
I'll respond. Like in the beginning, I'm responding back to most of the stuff, right? And then after that, after a while, I'm just like, all right, you putting monkey pictures up and all this stuff to this.
Mm,
I'm like, okay, hide this. I'm not even gonna delete it. Then certain people that keep coming now, once I said something to you, and then you keep coming to me, and I'm just like, and I keep seeing your comment pop up, and you like, oh, don't run and scared. All right, so how about this? Block. There's no running and scared. I'm not going back and forth with you. Once I said what I said, that's it. I'm the one commenting on the video. I'm the one posting the video. I'm the one that's putting the tags. I'm the one that's commenting. You can't change my mind on shit
mm.
unless you have a valid point. And none of you have
That part.
fucking valid points.
That part.
You
No,
none
all
of
they
you
have
have
is
valid
emotion.
points.
All
That's
they
it.
have is
Just all
emotion.
emotion. And I'm sitting on the other line like, bitch, you don't even know me. Like, I don't care. I swear to God, I could show you. I'm not making this shit up. I'm gonna listen.
I trust you. I believe you.
There's a guy came in my fucking inbox, right? Because he went in the comments and he said, "Oh yeah, I would have shot him, this and the third, all this dumb shit," right? And he
Uh,
said a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what he said, right? But I was just like, "Okay, killer." That's it. And I put a laughing emoji next to it because everybody in the comments been saying they'll kill these people. And I'm just like, damn, everybody really wants to kill. That's
mm,
on everybody's mind. Everybody's feeling so much anger. Like it's there's an uprising about to happen, and I'm just seeing it within just comments of how people responding. Everybody wants to hurt someone.
yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. So he gets in my inbox, and he talking about no. First he put in the comments and say, "Oh, you don't know me? I've been to jail and this and the third." So I'm like, I don't give a fuck where you been. That means you got caught. You know what shit I didn't did I didn't get caught for? That means I'm smarter than you, sir. I don't give a shit what you went to jail for. I said I got people doing my brother's doing 20 years in prison. You ever hear me going online and say free him? Because you know why? Because that ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna do a damn thing. Me telling
Mm,
them to free him. And the charges that he got locked up for, I don't need nobody to come and look for me.
yeah.
Because it wasn't no simple charges. That man really did some shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I got another cousin in Jamaica right now fighting a murder case. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You
I,
got
I
bigger
I don't give a
problems.
I don't give a shit about that. I'm trying to make some money. So I
Yeah.
told him, I said, yo, I don't care about none of this. Unless you're trying to make some money, I really don't give two shits. 1 second. Damn. Uh Here we go. Boom. So this is what he sent me. And I don't give a fuck. I'm going to show you what he sent me. Hold up, shit. You can't even see it. Boom. Can you see it?
What the fuck is that? What is that? Is that drugs?
Broccoli.
Broccoli?
Not broccoli, but broccoli.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
That?
The guy, look, he sent me all of this talking about, I make all of this money
white.
from.
It's just a white screen.
Can't even see it. You can't even fucking see it, really.
No, now you're blurred.
Yeah, you can't even see it. Oh, shit. I would have to take the blur off. But
just
anyway.
Put it right in front of your face.
Oh, yeah. Boom. There you go.
No, in front of your face.
Oh, in front of my face. Boom.
It's so it focuses on that instead of your face.
Is it doing it?
Sort of, yeah. Now
Probably
it's
not.
slid over.
But anyway, I'll let you hear what I said to him. Hold on.
Oh, you sent him some voice recordings?
Hell yeah.
If he saying a joke rubs you the wrong way, hey, it is what it is. I'm not apologizing for me calling you OK Killer. You came in there telling me about your accolades in prison. Cool. That does nothing for me. Now you telling me you got 2 million? Cool. Or whatever, how many million? Cool. That still doesn't impress me unless you showing me how to get to that. I get you Aquarius. That's all good. That really doesn't mean anything to me unless you're a woman. That like that stuff doesn't mean anything to me. All I care about is getting to a bag, bro. Like that means nothing. If you say somebody come to your house and you'll kill them, cool. I'm with that too. I have all the guns in the world. I live in Florida. I can open carry. I all of that stuff. I have concealed carry. Trust me, if you go down my page, if you want to go on my other page on my YouTube, you can see I'm very efficient with guns and all of that. I've been there, done that. I'm originally from Baltimore. All of that. That doesn't do anything for me. I'm 40 years old with 2 grandkids, bro. That's all I care about is getting money. That's it. That's all I care about.
But that's pretty much what I said to him, and then he came back to me with all this shit.
That's what I'm talking about right here.
Oh no, shit, that was me. Shit, he must have deleted. Oh, he deleted his thing.
Of course he did. It's incriminating.
His,
he didn't want to become part of your content, which he's doing right now.
Hey, listen. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here you go.
Bro, I'm like not even tough, bro. I'm not even one of them dudes. I'm Aquarius, my nigga. I think good energy, love, all that good shit. Somebody come to my house, bullshit, bring me some bullshit. I'm gonna spank them. I don't go looking for issues. I'm not tough. I'm 200 pounds, bro. Like I'm a man. I was raised in a different era. We fight, like, but if you come to my dwelling, I'm going to kill you. That's all. All I said, brother. You said some slick shit. I said what I said. That was that. Like you talking to a nigga that's worth $4 million. Like I could put money on niggas' heads if I wanted to be tough or any of that. I do all legal business, bro. All legal. Been out the streets.
So yeah,
$4 million.
Listen. This is the shit I be going through.
Can I just say that if I was worth $4 million, I would not be getting into a pissing match on YouTube or Instagram. Like it's not happening.
About a comment because I said OK Killer.
Yeah,
I literally said OK Killer and put a laughing emoji.
If I'm worth $4 million, I am so unfazed by anything you have to say to me.
Exactly. I said, unless you can show me how to, he starts sending me all this other shit. Like he tried to scam. Like he starts sending me, I don't know. It say, I'm reaching. What do he say? Hey, my brother, I know you receive many messages. So to keep this short and respectful, my name is such and such, such and such. I ain't gonna put his name out there. Stone Tech, blase, LLC. And I'm building the next generation technology focused on legacy, memory. And this is a bunch of gibberish bullshit. This a bunch of fucking gibberish bullshit.
Yeah,
to get somebody to send him some money so he can listen. If you scamming, cool, but you ain't getting me.
No, you just go down the road and scam somebody else, bro.
Man, listen, he came about and really came in my inbox because he sent the request like he wanted to come in my inbox. I'm like, okay, so I sent it. I mean, received it. I mean, I said received it. Received it. I mean, accepted. Oh my god, I can't do
it's that. Okay, man. Word.
I accepted it. Okay,
English language.
I accepted it, and then he came up just like, this is not real. I was in here like, bro, I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. But I couldn't say it within the text. Like when it's certain things I can't text. I have to say it because it's gonna come off a certain way, and right. You have to hear the tone. Like you have to know that I'm not over here angry texting, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care about your sign. I don't care about your money. I don't care about none of that unless you show me how to get to it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or-
That's my motto. I give two shits, and I don't care how you feel about it. Especially you're not even my homeboy, and I definitely don't spare no feelings with my homeboy. That was actually me
No.
sparing you. My
Yeah.
homeboys know I don't spare shit with them. You know what I'm saying? So
No, that's fucked up, bro. I mean, like I
it's
said,
funny. No, it's funny, man.
if
It's
he was
funny.
really worth $4 million, I don't think that he would be concerned with anything you have to say, any comments that you made on his comment. And but this is the disease of the world that we're in right now. Too many fucking people are, and I've seen it in my own household. You know, you see something, it gets you emotionally triggered, and then you feel like you're responsible for, you need to make a change. So you have to go in and make a comment. You need to leave a comment. It could be 3 words, it could be a paragraph, it could be, a soliloquy, whatever the fuck it is. But you feel vindicated when you hit send. You
Yep.
feel like you're going to teach them a lesson.
Yep.
But guess what?
I'll show
all
you.
you're doing is just giving them the engagement that's the reason they made that video in the first place. They don't care what you think. They don't care what anyone else thinks. But the problem is then you get people in the comments section fighting amongst each other. It's not even the
Yes.
person that made the video. It's the fucking people that are in the comments. They disagree, and that's okay. It's great that we have this platform that we can do these types of things. And if you disagree with something, you get to say your piece. All
Right.
I'm saying is, most of the time, I'm going to go out on a limb and say 99% of the time, the person that made the video, that made the content, doesn't give a shit. All they want you to fight in the comments. They want that engagement, because guess what? They're going to get paid.
Exactly.
And good on them. When people rage bait on TikTok or anywhere, I just laugh. I just laugh because there is nothing I can say that will, like you said to just now, there's nothing I can say that will change that person's mind. Not that I could even need to, because most of the time it's made up anger, or it's made up rage bait. It's something that's topical. It's something that's a hot button for the world right now. And
Facts.
they'll just say the thing, and then it just pisses everybody off. And then now you got to have 3 million comments that, you can't look at, because most of them are negative. And that does do a lot of,
All of them were negative. I
does a
swear, when I
lot of
say,
fucked up shit to your psyche, bro.
man, everybody, like, it got to the point where I told you I couldn't respond back to. I was just like, no. At the end of this became a test subject at this point. This was like some sort of what do you want to call it? Like, I don't even know what you want to call it. Like, this was like some lab tests, like to put this video out and to see the response that everybody, when I say 95% of the people said they would have killed these people, they would have slaughtered like, everybody said that.
I don't know what video you're referencing. I don't think I watched it. I'll have to go back in and check it out.
Yeah, it's the one where the girls are fighting or whatever the case may be. Well,
Slide
they
to your
didn't.
left. See if that thing follows you. You got it on tracking, so it tracks your movement.
Oh, I didn't even notice it was moving.
Yeah, and now you're like, half of you is cut off.
For real?
Yeah.
See, on my screen is regular.
Yeah, I know, but on mine it's showing only half of you.
That's weird.
Yeah, because it's doing some kind of weird tracking thing.
Okay.
I know you turned it on last time, but I don't know if you turned it off. It's fine. That's inconsequential. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it got up to. This is how many views it got up to. 300 something thousand, 370 something thousand.
Yeah, I can't
Sure.
see that. There you go. Now you're back centered.
Weird.
Yeah. It's
Got
whatever.
up to. Can you see that number?
Put it right over your face. Hold on. Yeah, see it. 3,000 or 377,000. Yeah.
That's how many views it got
Yeah.
from that negative ass shit. 100,
Mhm.
108, 108, 83 days worth of watch time.
Wow. That's on Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram, 5,000 and almost 6,000 likes, 500 comments, just off this one negative ass. Because at the end of the day, I told you I wasn't even gonna post this shit because I thought my vocals were too loud and all that stuff. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'm a little bit over the video. I posted this shit. This shit went insane on a Friday.
One of those things that you were the confessionals?
No, not even that. Not even one. This is a video of these girls.
Reaction went up to video.
Where the girls went up to the porch and wanted to fight the girl, and it was kicking the door and all of that, and going to each door and knocking on the window and all that stuff like that. Okay. Everybody said they would have killed these girls. Everybody's ready to kill. I'm like, I see why they continue to build jails and prisons. Because they have a place for everybody that thinks that they could just kill at will. Like, no, you could be mindful and call the police if you want to. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You show up to my house. Hey,
yeah.
If you come through my door, I'm blasting everything. But I'm gonna give you the chance.
It's gonna be a party.
Right. And if you break anything, if the threshold is broken, if the door is broken, if you break a window, yes, I have the right to shoot at that point. Because now you're breaking and entering. Now you came in with aggression.
Yeah,
cool.
Well,
I have
once
the
they're
right.
on your property, right?
You still gotta prove that in court. You still have to whatever you do, you still have to prove it in court. Hey, they came on my property with weapons and I had to defend myself.
Yeah.
You have to prove that. Now, if they just came and y'all just sitting there talking and y'all yapping back and forth and you just shoot them, they like, damn, you shot him for yapping back and forth. Like,
where I don't know where it was. It had to have been on TikTok or something, but it was a 911 call from it might have been on Instagram because it's a Jacksonville Jaguars football player. Have you heard about this?
I think so.
He was on a 911 call telling them they better hurry the fuck up. If that guy comes through my door, I got a shotgun and I'm gonna blast him. And they said, sir, they were just they were steady trying to get him to hide. And he's like, I'm not hiding in my own home.
No.
Like, why the hell would I hide in my own home? No, I've got a gun. It's loaded and I'm going to put it. So I was like, just listening to this, I was like waiting for the gunshot. Honestly, I was just like waiting. Well, they cut it off. I don't know whatever ended up happening, but it was apparently, I think it was one of the Jaguar football players that happened to. I don't recall. I'd have to look up the actual incident, but yeah, that was something. and that is the way that it should be.
It's not that everywhere though. That's the crazy thing.
But it's not. But it's like, this is my home. I pay for this home. My family is in this home. It is my job to keep everyone safe in this home. And whatever that looks like. Some people, maybe they do want to run and hide. Maybe they do. Maybe that's their defense mechanism. Maybe that's all they know.
I shout not.
And then there's some people that, want to take matters in a different way. And I think that should be okay because they didn't decide to break the law. The other person on the other side of the door did.
Absolutely.
They wanted to break the law and break into someone's house and do whatever. I mean, especially if you have kids, man. Like, if you have kids in that house, like, what the fuck are you even what are we even talking about? You don't know what that person's going to do. You don't know what they want. They could hurt your children. They could hurt your wife, your girlfriend, your dogs. I mean, we saw John Wick. Okay. Joke. But seriously, you can't take the chance with that they want to come in for some tea and strumpets.
Definitely not.
You know what I mean? Not. Yeah. So it's just like, I get it. I get the point. I get it. And I get what he's saying too. I think he's trying to stunt a little bit. He's trying to be bigger than he is.
But listen,
some people have, what do you call it? It's an ego thing.
Imposter syndrome or whatever you want to call it.
Whatever. It's just all ego. They feel like they need to show how cool they are. And man, you are way cool, bro. Way cool. But
hey, listen.
Cool. You're not cool with my friend Tristan.
Appreciate the way he was going about it. I'm like, I went on your page, sir. Everything about you says $2 million. The house, the place that you're in. I'm looking at his pictures right now. None of this shit says $2 million. This shit says scammer.
Oh,
$4 million. I'm sorry. All of this shit says scammer. Everything about this, the house
probably
that you're in.
He got all those pictures from what do you call it? Zillow.
Shit.
Oh
shit
God,
is so fucking corny.
Yeah, that's dumb. You don't got to show me that. I don't want to see his shit.
This shit is so fucking corny. Like, come on, man.
I
This
ain't
is who
gonna
you, man. You money spreading. Everything is, man. Yeah, I hate this shit. Yo, I swear I hate this shit. That's why when he got my about, I said, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Mhm.
And then after I said all of that, he never responded after that. Once he seen it out, because he was like, "Yeah, I'll send you my paperwork from prison." This, that, and the third. I said, "I don't," because
Why are you
I said,
proud of
"Okay,
that?
killer." I said, "I don't give a fuck about your paperwork. You could keep that. You could keep that. You don't have to go through none of that issues because I would not read it."
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would be proud of that. Like, I'm proud of the fact that, knock on wood, I've never been to prison. I've never been to jail. I've never, you know, the worst thing I've ever had happen to me is I get pulled over. I've never been, you know, I mean, and this is a whole, and this is going to bring up and stir up a whole lot of other emotions in people because
fuck them.
Because of this right here.
There's white people been in jail too.
Oh,
white people been in jail.
Yes,
Come on, now. There's white people in jail. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's more black people in jail, but there's white people in jail. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but you know how people are. So
yeah, people
when you post this on your page, it's going to be, you know, oh, he's got white privilege. I'm guarantee you're going to get some comments.
It's okay.
Listen, and that's I don't fucking care because I'm not going to see your comments at all.
I'm gonna tell you this. I've been pulled over as a black man in the state of Florida with my concealed carry weapon, okay, on me multiple times. I've been right next to police with my concealed carry weapon, all of that. I have no issues. I don't feel nervous. I don't do none of that. I literally give them my license and my concealed carry licenses and just give it to them. Don't even say anything. They give me back my concealed carry license and go about their fucking business. The only time I've ever been told to get out of the car because we was in Georgia and the guy said, "Hey, need you to get out the car." And I'm like, "Oh shit, for what?" I get out the car. He's like, "I have to do this because you have your concealed carry on you, so I have to do this in front of the camera." And I said, "Oh, cool. That's whatever." Gave him my ticket. Boom. Went about my fucking way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I never have an issue. You follow the right. You do the right thing. Don't get me wrong. There's some asshole cops. Don't get me wrong. There's some dickhead cops. But from the most part, it's at least in where we live, these fucking cops are lazy. If you don't give them a reason, they don't want to fucking do nothing. These cops are lazy. Unless you're in my neighborhood. Now, if you're not in my neighborhood, that's something different. My neighborhood, they do not, they'll run up on your ass if anything happened because they're trying to keep this neighborhood spick and span. But for the most part, if you're not in the mix of anything, you don't have to really worry about shit, especially in the state of Florida. It's too fucking big. They just put out, we're the 10th most populated city in the United States. We have 1 million people or 1.4 million people here now.
No, we're the first. We're number one.
Most populated?
Most populated. We looked it up on a podcast.
Florida, but I'm saying in America, you got New York and all of them New York and all of them got 8 million people.
No, we looked it up last week.
No, we don't have more than not in Jacksonville. Jacksonville got more than New York. No. I wouldn't see that. It's too many people in New York. Yeah, they said like 8.8 million in New York, and then we got like 1.4 or something like that.
Let's see here. Oh, you're right. 10th most popular. Fuck, what did we see? We had a whole graph and everything.
So I'm like, we would never have more than New York. New York is overly populated. Insanely populated.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, New York is insanely populated, man.
Yeah.
Like you gotta, they said like it's New York, LA. I forgot the other places, but definitely New York and LA was like top 4. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're like 10th. So that means this city is just growing like crazy. Everybody's moving to freaking Jacksonville. I don't know why.
That's a lot. I mean, 10th is still pretty good. We're in the top
insane.
10.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And you know, people are, especially right now, there's a lot of people moving from New York.
Yes.
A lot. We're going to start
Or
seeing
just
a
up
lot
north,
of
period.
yeah. We're going to start seeing a lot of billionaires move to Florida, because again, don't really want to get into politics, but and we don't have enough time probably, but their new mayor or governor or whatever the fuck he is, mayor Mamdani, yeah, socialist. He's flat out told everybody that he's going to turn it into a socialist community. But yeah, he's talking about a 2% tax increase
On everything?
across. Yeah, well, to the rich, to the millionaires, to the people that anybody that makes over the national median.
Ah, gotcha.
So
not
those
the lower.
wealthy, yeah. What? But here's the thing: all those billionaires and millionaires that are already taxed to the gills. Not only are they personally taxed,
Mhm.
and I'm not vying for them. I'm not like dick riding for the billionaires. I'm just saying, if you worked your ass off from nothing and you got to that point where you're a billionaire now, you're like, all right, I'll pay my fair share, but then you start add 2% is a lot when you comparatively to what they're already paying. And not only that, but then they added on there's for business, their business gets an extra 2% tax too. So they get taxed twice extra. And so yeah, they're going to be picking up their all their shit. They're going to be coming to Florida. They're going to be going to Texas. They're going to be going other places that where the taxes aren't so crazy. And then what's going to happen then is those extra taxes that he's putting in place, that's going to fall to the middle to lower class people, that the ones that he's supposedly helping. He's
They need
talking
somebody to pay them taxes.
yeah, and he was talking about what was the term? Whatever, I can't remember what, some kind of talking about homes. Like he is wanting to go and basically take everyone's home from them and then turn them into a community center, community homes. So that's how he's going to get people free housing. He's going to that's his plan to take care of homeless. And I can tell you right now that if our mayor said that they were going to, my home that I've been paying for the last 10 years, like, are you on fucking crack, bro?
Right.
No, I put so much work into this house. There is no fucking way that I'm going to let somebody do that. Nope. But yeah, that's just insane. But that's the kind of shit that you get. But we're going to see our population explode here shortly, because now I feel like New York very soon will be a ghost town.
Yeah.
There won't be anybody but the homeless people and the people that are, destitute, and gang members maybe taking it over. It's going to be Gotham City, bro.
Shit, damn near is already.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
It's a
If you're
different
charging
place.
people this much money, okay, and you're not only that, but he's talking about dipping into the retirement fund and some kind of health care fund for veterans and shit, and people are not happy about that at all. So it's like I'm just saying, it's just not good. But if I'm paying that much fucking money, even if I'm a billionaire, if I'm paying that much fucking money, I'll pay my dues. I don't care. I don't have a problem with it. I knew as along the way to get there, I knew that I would have to do that. But just like back to our earlier conversation, you want to know that where your money is going to the right things.
Right.
And I don't know how much longer that cat has in office before he gets something. I don't know. I don't know. Can you impeach a mayor? I don't know how that
I don't think
works.
so.
I don't know how that
Yeah,
works.
you can. Yeah, you can.
I would assume that you can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh shit, we have less than a minute.
All right.
We're about done, guys. I guess that's it.
You're ready.
Oh, fuck. I'll see you next week. Well, we can do another one of these if you want to.
Yeah, but if you want
No
to,
big
that's right.
deal. Not today. I gotta go
Yeah.
eat. My food's
All right,
here.
you're ready.
I love you, man.
All right, bro. Love you too.
All right, y'all take it easy. Be the love that you want to see. Bye.
Peace, y'all.